So here is a video explaining how to use Bengal Access on the first day of class to register for My Math Lab. So first you're going to go open your browser. Google Chrome is recommended for My Math Lab, and you just go to mymathlab.com and you're going to see this page here. Next, you want to open a second tab and go to My Courses. So go to lsue.edu and then open up your course in My Courses. So I'm going to need to open up my class. And this is a video. It is a generic video, so you should not input any of the course IDs or anything discussed in this video. Okay? So I'm just going to open up one of my courses. Okay? This is not your course, so the information, like I said, should not be used. So this is my Math 0001 course. And so if you go to the Start Here tab, and you scroll all the way down, you're going to see something along these lines. It's going to say External Tool, and your instructor may have called it something different, Inclusive Access or Red Shelf. I chose to call it Bengal Access. Okay, so you're going to see this. And so what you're going to want to do is start the registration process on My Math Lab. So click here. And everyone, no matter if you've used My Math Lab before or not, you're going to click under Register Now. You're going to press Student. And you're going to need three things: your email address, your instructor's course ID, and an access code, a credit card, or a PayPal. Okay? So, okay, register now. And so the course ID I'm going to type in is not the course ID you should use. You need to go to My Courses. So let me show you where most of the time the course ID is found. If you go to under the Start Here tab, if you go on My Courses, you go to My Math Lab. Your instructor course ID, if you scroll all the way down, can be found usually at the bottom. The course ID is blah, 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 blah. Okay, so don't use this one. I'm just going to use this one as an example. And so I'm going to go in and I'm going to put that course ID in, right? And I'm going to press Continue. So once again, this is just an example. Notice this course on the side should be the course that you are currently enrolled in. So none of you should see Math 0001 Section 25 Summer 2021. It should be the course that you are currently enrolled in. That course ID comes from your course, okay? So if you've used My Math Lab before, you're going to sign in here on the left side with your information if you remember it. If you have never used My Math Lab, you're going to press Create an Account and create an account. When you do that, you're going to type in your email address. Remember, your email address is going to include your student ID. So your student ID at mail.lsue.edu. So make sure this is correct, double and triple check it. Your username, password, and then here you're going to press, I do not wish to receive information. One or more of these applies to me, and then you have to agree to terms, and then you'll create an account, okay? If you've already used My Math Lab, you're going to sign in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my information to sign in. And so here's where the access code page is, okay? So the cheapest option is going to be using Bengal Access, which basically you would press this button. If you really, really don't want to use it, you can, select a different option. If something happens and Bengal Access is not working or we're having some sort of issue with it, you can get temporary access for 14 days without payment. So if for some reason you can't use the access code on the first day of class, or you're having an issue or something like that, this is where you can get into the course for free for 14 days, okay? Most students are going to select access code. And see, this is the big long access code. Well, where do you get that from? You get that from My Courses. So I'm going to go back to My Courses, okay? So I'm going to go back to the Start Here tab. That's where they're usually located. If you scroll all the way down on My Courses, you're going to see that Bengal Access tool, okay? You select that. And so This is not the first time I've done this, so I'm not seeing all the steps, but sometimes there might be more steps than what you're seeing here. But you select, this is my my course that I'm in, Math 0001. So you press View Course Materials. And you may have to press another button in between this process, but this is the big long code, okay? Basically, on your fee statement, you are going to get charged for this code, okay? So there is a charge, but it will come up on your fee statement. And so you can use financial aid and things like that to help you pay for it. But this is the code. You copy it, you highlight it, right click, press copy, go back to My Math Lab, and then you can click here and then right click and press paste. Press finish, and that'll get you into the course. So this fee for Bengal Access is going to show up on your fee statement. If something happens and you do not use this Bengal Access code, then you have to opt out. Otherwise, you will be charged. Most students will use the code and there is no need to opt out. But if something happens and you got a code somewhere else, or you chose to, go a different route, you have the responsibility to opt out. If you do not opt out, you will be charged. Okay, but like I said, most students will be using this. So if you have any questions, just email your instructor and they will be able to help you with this process. And that is it.